Mighty Mustangs, let's try this. All right. Welcome to week 28. A little different this week and next week, but we're still having Monday meeting and we're still starting with the pledge. So let's all stand up, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yo prometo lealtad a la bandera de los Estados Unidos de América y a la república que representa una nación ante Dios indivisible con libertad y justicia para todos. And now the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Honro a la bandera de Texas, te prometo lealtad a ti. Texas, un estado bajo Dios, uno y indivisible. For our moment of silence this week, Mighty Mustangs, I'd like us to think about all the beauty that we can find around us. There's many places in our home, in our life, in our family, and even on the internet that we can find beauty. I've seen a lot of beauty of people's actions that I've seen online, some of which are on school members, their families making masks for hospitals and for medical workers that need them. Unbelievable. I've seen a lot of teachers already coming up with amazing ideas for what they want to do for their students during this time, and it's just beautiful to see. So I want to think about, and students, have you be mindful with your family of being able to find beauty around you. So let's think about that as we have a mindful moment. Here's some beauty that I found in my backyard. So Mighty Mustangs, before we sing our school song in a little different way this week, let's talk about some key focuses for this week. Areas that we are most concerned about in this week of our first week of online learning. I have 4 points to basically say about this. Number one, your health and your safety is the number one priority. Your health and your safety and the health and safety of your family. That is what comes first this week. Social distancing is the key for us being successful in this challenging time. Washing our hands and not touching our faces. The Mighty Mustang community has to abide by the social distancing regulations put into play by our Austin mayor, and that's going all the way till May. So if you're not doing that already, you must begin doing that now. I know all of our teachers have been telling me how they're accomplishing this. I've been doing it, of course, and I know our Mighty Mustang community will keep to all the social distancing rules we need to abide by. With your health and safety comes also your mental health. Remember all the skills that we've emphasized and worked on this year. Resilience, empathy, compassion, grit. You have strategies for self-awareness, for being aware of others, for making responsible decisions, and for calming yourself down in order to regain focus. Use your strategies and remember to focus on your breathing to recenter yourself. The second focus for this week is making sure that you and your family are connected in some way to your teacher. This is really important this week. St. Elmo teachers will be, if they haven't already, reaching out to all of their families this week. And if you are not connected via Remind, Blooms, Class Dojo, or another means, this is a big focus. Establishing this connection is a big focus this week. It's going to be very important as we try to move forward with online learning. If you have any questions, email your teacher or email Mr. Mack. That's ben.mccormack@austinisd.org. Our third key focus for this week is familiarizing yourself with AISD's new Learning at Home website. This is a great resource. There are tons of academics and social emotional learning activities, resources, strategies, and as well, there are also recommended daily scheduled for learning at home, organized by grade levels, all the way from pre-K to 5. Actually, it goes to 6 even, I think. It's a really great resource. The district worked very hard on it, and we are proud of it. And the fourth focus for this week is less is more. Less is more. We are not going to be sending out packets after packets of work for you and your family to stress out about every day. Your teachers are carefully considering what they think is best for you to focus on, and that's what will be suggested. So be on the lookout from communication from your teachers and your principal on a daily basis. And remember that we're still going to have as much fun as possible with our learning. Mighty Mustangs, we miss you. We wish we could see all of your faces face to face. But we're still right here in our own homes, just like you, fired up and ready to learn. We love you. Let's have a great week. Comunidad de St. Elmo, aquí está, tenemos áreas de enfoque para esta semana y pido disculpas por todos y cada uno de los errores que cometo. Esta es una de las situaciones en las que puedo sentir que mis abuelas me dan vergüenza por olvidar todo mi español, pero aquí vamos. Áreas de enfoque para esta semana. Su salud y seguridad y la salud y seguridad de tu familia es el primer área de enfocar. La distancia social es muy importante y es la clave para que tengamos éxito en este momento desafiante. Lavarse las manos y no tocar nuestras caras. Salud mental también es importante en este momento. Recuerda, estudiantes y familias, todas las habilidades que enfatizamos aquí en St. Elmo y trabajamos este año, como resistencia, empatía, compasión y valor. Tienes estrategias para ser consciente de ti mismo, para ser consciente de los demás, para tomar decisiones responsables, y calmarte para concentrarte mejor. Use sus estrategias y recuerda enfocarse en su respiración para centrarse de nuevo. Enfocarse en su respiración. El número 2, área de enfoque, asegurarse de que usted y su familia estén conectados de alguna manera con su maestro o maestra. Los maestros de St. Elmo se comunicarán con todas las familias esta semana si aún no está conectado a través de Remind, Blooms, Class Dojo u otro medio. Concéntrese en establecer esta conexión, por favor. será muy importante a medida que intentemos fomentar el aprendizaje en línea. Si tiene alguna pregunta, envíe un correo electrónico a su maestro o maestra o a señor Mac, ben.mccormack@austinisd.org. Punto 3. Familiarizarse, por favor, con el nuevo sitio web de aprendizaje en casa de AISD. Hay muchos recursos y actividades académicas y sociales de aprendizaje emocional, así como horarios diarios recomendados, organizados por nivel de grado. Es un gran recurso. Y punto 4. Menos es más. Otra vez. Menos es más. No vamos a enviarle paquetes de trabajo para que se estresen todos los días. Tus maestros y maestras considerarán cuidadosamente en qué creen que es mejor para concentrarte. Por lo tanto, esté atento a la comunicación de sus maestros y su director a diario y recuerde que todavía nos divertimos lo más posible mientras nos dedicamos al aprendizaje a distancia. Mustangs poderosos, te extrañamos. Deseamos podríamos ver a todos de cara a cara, pero todavía estamos aquí, en nuestras casas, como ustedes, motivados y listos para aprender. Te amamos y vamos a tener una gran semana. Reach our dream. We are St. Elmo scholars. Our dream, you see, is a college degree. We are St. Elmo scholars. And UHD is a place to be. We are St. Elmo scholars. And we roll out cause cougars are proud. We are St. Elmo scholars. The West Point crowd is army proud. We are St. Elmo scholars. Harvard beams with hopes and dreams. We are St. Elmo scholars. And OLL is really swell. We are St. Elmo scholars. Don't think twice, just go to rise. We are St. Elmo scholars. UTSA's getting rowdy today. We are St. Elmo scholars. For a school that's great, choose Ohio State. We are St. Elmo scholars. Mighty Boone say, go to UCLA. We are St. Elmo scholars. At SCU. Our dreams come true. We are St. Elmo scholars. And Texas State is really great. We are St. Elmo scholars. UT is right here. Let's Give a cheer. We are St. Elmo Scholars. Now it's time for us to shine. We are St. Elmo Scholars. And show we're proud. And shout out loud. We are St. Elmo Scholars. And now for our St. Elmo Student Pledge. Let's really think about what this means, especially in times that we're experiencing now, and how many things are not in our control, but let's think about the things that are in our control, and then let's focus on doing that or approaching those things positively. St. Elmo Student Pledge. My life is what I make of it, and everything, absolutely everything, is within my reach. I promise to dream big and to work hard. Now, kiddos, please warn your families if you're about to shout how we do every Monday. I'll give you a couple of seconds. Because we're fired up. Because we're fired up. Because we're fired up. Mighty Mustangs, a great week starts here. Let's do this. Week 28. Stay tuned. We're doing everything we can for you to keep the learning going and the fun. And let's make sure that we're mindful of our family space and of our own space. Have a great week. Fist bump.